Not me, because I'm not going to bash my black men, right? Because every time I turn around, y'all bashing them. And then y'all do it publicly on social platforms.
I loved being married, like I love being a wife. And part of it has to do with me too, because of my insecurities.
So a couple days go by and we're working on things. And then Friday rolls around and he was like, this isn't going to work. I'm not going to be that person for you.
Looking for a boyfriend, preferably 6'3". Welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
Okay. Another thing that I have noticed, that us ladies, not me, because I'm not going to bash my black men, right? Because I see that. How can y'all say y'all want a man, a good man, if every time I turn around, y'all bashing them, and then y'all do it publicly on social platforms? Ain't that a contradiction? And a lot of y'all be trying to manifest, this perfect man that y'all want, but in the same breath, you bashing the same group of men? Y'all gotta make it make sense. Y'all do stuff backwards. I actually think y'all block y'all blessings sometimes, because you say one thing and then do something else. Yes, ladies, you do that. I've been watching y'all. Listen, I'm just asking questions, okay? Just asking.
It's not even the fact that they bash us. I mean, that is horrible, right? Bashing me when I did nothing to you, or bashing another black man, he did nothing to you. But that's not what hurts them. What hurts them is how they feel and also who they are. It shows. It's all over you. It may be in the way you respond to a guy. He'll notice certain things that you shouldn't be showing because that's you, right? What they don't realize, are they showing them their true selves all the time? I mean, overall, you won't lie. You can say what you feel. You can say what you want to gotta think, but he's gonna see the real you. It's gonna shine through. And the sooner they realize that, the sooner they will actually start changing and start changing the inner part to reflect the outer part. Because that's what the problem is.
Got the women on the internet pissed.
Why? Why would they be pissed? Oh, right. We're supposed to be able to read your minds and know just what is right, what is wrong, and when. Of course, the fact that, as I just said, y'all change your minds on what is right or wrong faster than a speeding bullet, yeah, you don't want to talk about that, do you?
According to the Korean woman, the reason being, all able-bodied Korean men have to serve military service. They do learn CPR in the military. So it was expected for men in their 20s and 30s who likely just got out of the military to jump in and help because they know how to do CPR.
Well, that's all well and good, but it begs the question, why aren't Korean women required to serve in the military and learn CPR too? I mean, it seems like it would be the right thing to do, right? But it goes to show you that women expect men to fight and die to protect them, but do it for themselves or men? Yeah, no. Again, the mindset that women have today is that men know how to do CPR and thus should be compelled to help out a woman. Yet tell them they're required to learn CPR.
I hear what he's saying. Well, let it be in America. And that man give a woman CPR, it'll be problems. At least in Korea, he'll probably be okay. Let him give a woman CPR. Oh, I felt violated when I was unconscious and he gave me CPR. I feel like he was stealing a kiss. And then the case will be filed. Crazy.
CPR and be obligated to help out a man? Well, say it with me, folks. That's misogyny.
But a lot of the men on the train didn't. And their reason being, they did not want to be accused of harassment.
We have a bingo.
There were a few incidents where men were actually accused for harassment, for trying to help the women. Back in 2014, a South Korean woman had actually tried to sue a male EMT.
Wait, that happens out there too? Man, I wouldn't give nobody CPR. I respect them because they're like, oh no. They want to be sure or confident about things, and they're doing it out there too. That's wild.
Paramedic for doing CPR and doing chest compressions on her.
That's completely true, and I'm aware of cases just like that in Australia, several European countries, and in the United States. So again, it's not limited to Korea. It's a worldwide thing that women do.
Although the paramedic wasn't charged or convicted with anything, since he was reported, he still had to go through an investigation.
Now, women, of course, downplay that. It's no big deal. He was found innocent. Yeah, while I don't know the particulars of the case she's mentioning, in others, their name was splashed all across the news, often in headlines. And the fact that they were found innocent later, well, at best it might get a 1-inch commentary on page 9, and at worst, and the more likely case, not a word will be said in the media that he was found innocent. That is the pattern we've seen time and again in situations like this, not to mention most false allegations. Add to it that once these allegations or lawsuits are filed, in many cases these men rack up huge legal fees as they know they're going to be investigated or sued and have to hire an attorney to guide and protect them as they go through it. So while women can try to downplay and excuse their fellow women's behaviors, men, not so much.
There was also another story shared of a Korean guy going up the steps in the subway station, and there was a woman in front of him seemingly about to fall. He put out his hands and tried to grab her from the back to prevent her from falling. The girl freaked out and called the police on him, and he ended up in the police station.
Something that happens to men across the world every single day. Yet women have the audacity to wonder why men are now refusing to help them out or gasp in horror when they don't. I mean, come on, ladies. Even a blind person should be able to see why. And yet, most of you don't.
That being said, these are all the men.
That's wild. They're doing this in every nation. You know, I still think, well, I know for sure it's not as bad as in the West. But man, where can a guy go and escape this? Because it's happening worldwide. I haven't heard of many cases here, but I'm sure it's probably even happening here as well, right here in the Philippines. It's getting bad out there. And guys don't feel safe. An EMT worker has to be hands off every single country. It shouldn't be like that. It really shouldn't.
I just came to the realization that, like, if you're 40 years old, you're never gonna find love. Like, oh my God. Sorry, I woke up like really, really emotional because I was married for, oh my God, I need to stop. I was married for over 20 years, and like, I was so used to being a wife. Like,
So you were married for 20 years and you were so used to being a wife and you're crying. Why are you divorced?
My point exactly.
I'm sure most likely she initiated the divorce, or he could have divorced her, but now you're feeling sad. I want to hear more.
I loved being married, you know, like, I love being a wife. I love having like that one person I love coming home to and like venting all my to. And now it's like, yeah, you date people and like sparks.
So she said the one person coming home to and venting all my stuff to, if he did initiate the divorce, that's probably why. Why, as soon as a man gets home, and maybe you've been home, because why are you there when he gets home? Maybe you broke late, but still, you're venting to him as soon as he gets home. It's a nightmare. I'm thinking about every day I come home from a hard day of work, and then my dinner's not cooked. Could you imagine? The dinner's not cooked, and then someone starts venting to you. You lose your mind.
Fly, and then it's just like, oh, I found better, you know. I think some of you guys missed my story time because, I don't know, I posted the dumbest video of me at Home Depot. It didn't go viral, but like, I was talking to my ex again, and there was a TikTok, I had a fan on here, a TikTok follower that messaged me, and she said, hey, I started talking to this guy, and I noticed on his Instagram, like those highlight reels, you were in one of his highlight reels, like you guys made a TikTok together. And I was like, oh yeah, that's my boyfriend, because we were like trying to work things out. It was long distance, whatever. And she's like, oh, well, we're talking. He said he was single. And I'm like, I'm not even crying about that. I think I'm just more sad about the fact that, like, it's impossible. It's impossible to find someone that you will 100% trust. And part of it has to do with me too, because of my insecurities. But honestly, 99% of the time it's because they're cheating, you know, because it's so accessible. Social media, talking to other women. Why do I still have my seatbelt on? Anyway, I need to do a story time. I just had a vent. I hate people who cry on here. But I hope you guys are having a good day.
All right, so she spoke. Now, she says she had a situation where a guy cheated. And we already know most of them want 10% of the guys, or even lower, right? Because they want a man that's over 6 feet, that has all of this money, right? They want a man out of a dream, out of a princess fairy tale. But so I took a look at what she's doing. Of course, she does TikTok. And I came across this. And then I said, I wonder why he cheated. Look who she's looking for. She's looking for that 10%. Take a look at this. Look what it says. Looking for a boyfriend, preferably 6'3".
It's delusional.
So 6'3", super tall. That's already most likely under 10%. Handsome. Lower. 5, I'm just throwing numbers out there. Say maybe 5%. Can dance. That goes down another percent, right? 4%. Sing. You're going lower. You're going like down to 2. Goes to church. Cooks. Travels. Treats people with respect, but apparently they died or not born yet. No. They're around. But the guy you're looking for is a giant, handsome, can dance, sing, goes to church, cooks, travels, and is a gentleman. Wow. We're talking under 1%. You didn't say rich. I give you that. So you have probably a 1% chance, but you're 40. You're 40 years old. So you may look younger because of your makeup, but then when you peel those layers back, he's chucking deuces. That's probably what happened to you, right? A guy you was talking to, you probably let him smash, peel those layers back, found someone else. He's still available. A guy like that doesn't take himself off the market. Why would he? For 40-year-old you, he's not doing it. No man is doing it. You do look good. You do look good, but you're 40 years old. A man like that, and he's what? Say if he, in your age, the age you want is going to be around my age, around 40, 42, 43, something, 44, 45. That guy is at the level where every woman out there wants him. Every lady out there would date him, right? Even 20s to the 30s to 40s, 50s. They're all trying to date him. He's a commodity. 6'3"? Come on now. That's why you can't find nobody. Because he's not out there.
James, man, I'm sorry you had to go through this, and that your personal and professional lives have been ruined as a result of her false allegations. And as for you, no, bad. That's very bad. Don't do that. Don't do that again, okay? Okay. All right, case dismissed. Wait. Yes, bad? Yes, what she did was bad. Very bad, and she won't do it again, right? What she did should be a felony. Why is she not being punished? Did you not just hear me tell her no? That's not punishment. I want her to be punished. Do I want to say it again? No, she should suffer like I've suffered. Her lives have caused me to lose my job, my family, my house. The whole world now sees me as a woman. It's not true. We just found you innocent. It doesn't matter what the court ruled. The damage has already been done. Even though I never once lifted my finger at a woman, the whole world will forever see me as a monster. No, they won't. Yes, they will. No, they won't. She deserves to be punished more than just a slap on the wrist. I bet you like that, wouldn't you, woman? See?
Man, that's funny. That's funny. But I'll tell you this. I have noticed that they're giving more harsh treatment to ladies that false accuse, which is good, right? They're not getting the same amount of jail time as men, but they're getting close to it. Yes, it's in some states, it's a serious crime to false accuse, and they're receiving due punishment, which is great. I love seeing it, but we need to see it more.
The fact of the matter is, ladies, you created this dynamic. And the safe thing, the only thing men can do, is exactly what these men did. Stay out of it, or at most, call for help. Because the risk to a man of losing his reputation, his livelihood, his freedom, even his life, you do know what happens to men who essay women when they go to prison, don't you? For doing the right thing has become so great that it's simply not worth it. It's sad that it's reached.
And that's wild, because that's exactly what the last guy was talking about. How many lie? That guy goes to gang assaulted. Yeah, it's brutal what happens to men that goes to prison for essay.
That it's reached this point. But as she said in the video and has been seen in many other situations across the world, that risk is real, very real. Yes, it's not every woman, but as women love to say, we men can never know which woman or what a particular woman will do, especially one who is lying unconscious and can't give permission to a man to give her CPR or undo her shirt and remove her bra so he can apply AED pads.
Bear! I trust the bear.
The bottom line is this. This is what you ladies wanted. These are the consequences of your words and actions. This is the result of you weaponizing Me Too and making it too risky for men to not only help you, but even be around you. Even if you didn't say or do these things yourselves, you stood by and let other women do it without saying a word about it. You didn't hold them accountable, and your silence is your complicity. Y'all said you don't need men or want them. Well, ladies, y'all better step up and start taking care of each other.
That's true, because you can put a stop to it. It's men can't do anything. Men are shouting to the mountaintops, right? But it still happens. Look how many podcasts are out there with men talking, but it's still going on. And men have been talking for a while. It doesn't work. It's not loud enough. Let enough women do it. Yeah. If women start speaking out, things would change. But they're not. And too little, too late.
So I was seeing this guy for about 3 months, and we broke up, and it was mainly because I posted a TikTok about how you deserve somebody who will send you flowers, and you deserve somebody who will come to see you, and da-da-da-da. The man sends me the TikTok. Brother, I know what the TikTok is. He made it. Alright, cool. He sends me the said TikTok. I see it, and then he says, I know I won't be this for you. And I was like, you won't ever bring me flowers or anything like that. And he was like, no. He was like, I'm not financially able to do that. I'm like, that's cool. I get it. I was not wanting somebody to, have flowers delivered to my work or, this big bouquet of flowers. And no, baby. No. We a $5 Walmart special. I was thinking of you. Top flower person. Don't get me wrong, I love the pretty ones and all this and that. Love them. Gorgeous. Love them. But if you can't afford it, then you don't have to do that. I don't need that.
Why are you backtracking now? She realized I need a man. That's what happened. I really need a man badly. And then started backtracking the steps. Don't do that now, sweetheart. That man is gone. He left from you doing your TikTok, losing jobs, for doing TikToks. TikTok is about to be going, I believe, today. But yeah, it's gonna be something else. It's gonna be more reasons why you're breaking up. Because even when TikTok leaves, it'll be Instagram now or Facebook. It'll be something. They'll find something to ruin their life. Ain't that crazy? Like, man, leave you to your own devices or to your own negative things or bad things you're doing, you're gonna find a way. Because you're negative. You bring negative energy. And you don't see it, but you're toxic.
Whatever. So anyways, he tells me that, and I'm like, hey, that's fine. Well, then I'm like, thanks for your honesty. This has been fun, but we're better off friends. And then he proceeds to be like, oh no, I want to work on these things. So I'm like, what? You just, what? Okay. So I was confused. I was like, okay, whatever. So a couple days go by and we're working on things. And then Friday rolls around and he's just been really quiet lately. And like, you know, I'm just like, hey, is everything okay? Like, you know, what's going on? And he was just like, this isn't going to work. And I'm like, what? And he was like, this isn't going to work. I'm not going to be that person for you.
Rejected.
I can't do it. I said, I know this. This is why I try to break up with you Sunday. But okay. I was like, that's fine. Thanks again. Appreciate it, buddy. So, at 1 a.m., I drove to his house and got all my stuff. He was at work, so it's fine. He gave me a key. So I drove to his house, got all my things, even got the bagels. Even got the bagels that I paid for. I was living. I was like, brother, you should just let me break up with you when I tried to. But whatever. So, fast forward to like today. I got a text message from him. Yeah. The man who wasn't financially stable to buy $5 Walmart flowers or to drive to my house is going to ask me if we were having a Black Friday sale on some Meta Ray-Ban glasses. I said, do what? And then he was like, are y'all having a sale? Because like, if y'all are, then I need to go buy some. And like, you know, if you can like help me out. And I was like, what? I'm not buying these things for you. And he was like, no. I was just letting you know, like, I just need to know if y'all, like, if you're having a sale, just let me know. What? Brother, I'm sorry. The audacity you have right now. So I said, I got you, buddy. I'll let you know. I ain't letting him. I'm sorry. You couldn't buy $5 flowers, but you can buy $300.
The man playing with you, he's poking at you purposely, right? He wants nothing to do with you. He's testing your patience. He's seeing if you're gonna blow your lid, and he's about to. he has you. Why is he doing that? Because he knows you're gonna make another TikTok. You know what he's gonna do? She doesn't realize it. He's gonna be sitting back with his friends, like watch what she does. He knows you're gonna go off. He knows you're gonna use what happened with him as TikTok content, and he's gonna record it and be like, watch what I make her do. He probably already sat around with his friends, drinking on a Friday night, say, bro, watch what I do to her. I'm gonna contact her back again. He's probably doing a play-by-play. I wouldn't be surprised he has his own TikTok. And I should try to find it. Seriously. Because I'm sure it's out there. That's what he's doing. You got played. He's playing you, and he's running the moves on you in your own muse. That's what's happening. While you're out there yapping to girls on the internet, he's laughing with his friends. She didn't see it.
You can buy $300 glasses that you don't need. I say all of that to say, if he wanted to, he would. Just saying. Quit settling for the bare minimum. The man didn't even compliment me. Ever. Zero. Zilch. None. We would go to the gym, and I said, like, I thrusted hip thrust like 225, and I was just like, pumped up about it. I was like, oh my god, like, this is a new, not record, but this is a new whatever, like, I'm so excited about it. And he was like, that's if the bar weighs 45. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? If the bar weighs 45. Go on somewhere. You just mad because you skip leg day every day, and I don't. Anyways. Yeah.
She's a victim and she can't even see it. It's funny, like you've been played like a fiddle. And that's what I would do. Seriously. I think, what would I do? Say if I'm single and a girl I'm talking to, I find out she's on TikTok. Let her know about it. Right? So when she makes another and then do things to push her buttons. So she goes and makes a TikTok about it. And then record it. And then react to it and give you guys the good footage. That's what I would do.
I asked a bunch of girls, when was the last time a man approached you at a bar and started talking to you? And I thought this was just me thing, but they were all like, no, it hasn't happened in, I can't even tell you how long, like before COVID. And I thought that was a me experience. I was like, okay, maybe I give off like a standoffish vibe. I don't know. I don't think so. But no, they all agreed. They're like, I can't tell you the last time a man tried to talk to me at a bar. A man tried to offer to buy me a drink. Do men still do that? Men, can you weigh in? And I don't even need the drink, but like the last time, and I'll go up and talk to guys, but like, can someone explain?
Can somebody explain? Are you serious? You just learn to understand. If you ever see this video, men are done doing that. It's not worth it. It's not 20 years ago. We can buy a girl a drink and probably most likely get lucky that night. And hey, I know what you're going to say. Wait a minute. Why are guys going for that? Because we're human beings. That's what women go for it too. There are a lot of y'all that are 10 times worse than a man can ever be. Seriously. Especially using your shaming tactics. But listen, men are done doing that. Men are done wasting their money. Men are done wasting their time. Buying ladies drinks at a bar is a waste of time. Why would any man do it? Seriously. It's not worth the risk of doing that. Is not worth the reward. It's not. So no more drinks. Get used to it. Actually, you are used to it because you're speaking to all your girlfriends and they're telling you, yes, it doesn't happen. Why? Because it won't happen anymore. Because guys realize it's definitely more to life than doing something foolish like that. Thank y'all for watching. See you next video. So he's coming.